Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead.
Welcome back to the channel. So this is the last video in the multi-day series into Kakwa in September of 2023. So this first note is just something I just wanted to share a possibility for people who come in from the east area. You could come in on the Great Divide Trail, maybe come in from Alberta, but you're making your way out through the Walker Creek Forest Service Road from Kakwa Lake. So the cabin area is right around here where I'm showing on the screen. Here's the lake, and most people, when they exit the park from BC, they will take the Walker Forest Service Road out towards Mario Lake, Wishaw Lake, towards the Buchanan crossing. And of course you have Mount Ian Munro up here. Now this distance that you take, it's kind of, it's okay, but something that is a better option that we did when we exited the park was we went through this Babette Lake area, and then you get to see some really beautiful views, glaciers and waterfalls up here on between Mount St. David and Mount St. George. Really a worthwhile area. This is the whole reason why Kakwa Provincial Park exists. There was a mining operation in here in this basin, and as you come up the road here on the right hand side, you'll see like some old mining equipment, and you'll see the road just comes right into the basin, and there's even some ice caves up there, and just really beautiful views. But the cool thing is you pop up the ridge here, and I'll just kind of zoom in, and it really isn't too bad of a climb. And instead of summiting Ian Munro, it's pretty easy to just pop down this ridge line right to the trail near Mario Lake. You could probably even go down this way towards Wishaw Lake, maybe save a bit of time, and just pop out onto the tote road and head out. So just wanted to share that as a possibility to do. And one of the reasons why, if not for what you see here in this Babette area, then when you hit this ridge, you start coming down, you start to see some fabulous views of, let's see if I can zoom out here, Mount Sir Alexander. So, you have Kitchie Mountain there. See if I can turn a bit here. So there's Mount Sir Alexander, this gigantic ice-covered mountain, and you just get fabulous views as you go down the ridge here. You get a really great view of these mountain ranges over here. And Mount Sir Alexander is the second, or let's just say the tallest mountain north of Mount Robson within the Canadian Rockies. So it is quite a wonder. I've heard it's more difficult to climb than Mount Robson itself within Mount Robson Provincial Park. So anyways, I just thought I'd point that out. So you're going to now see our trip heading out from Kakwa Lake, and I'll just click on the track here. This was a longer day for us. So as you can see here in the statistics, it was 27 kilometers, a 10-hour day. But that's only because of the distance that we covered here. So we did this, I think, maybe 2.5 hours, this little loop here, no big deal. And then you're just heading down the tote road, down the mountainside. And yeah, we made our way past the Buchanan crossing, and we just kind of camped part way back to the truck. Little did we know we could have done it all in one day, but we weren't sure of the distance. We were feeling pretty tired, and I also this morning I wasn't feeling too well, so I had some kind of a stomach bug. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video and you get value from these videos. Leave any comments if you have questions, and I'll see you.
Show me your ways, teach me your paths, lead me in your truth, O Lord. teach your ways. All your paths, O Lord, are mercy and truth, and your secret is for those who fear you. You will teach me the way I should go. You will guide me in the fear of the Lord. In your presence, you will give me rest.
Good morning, everyone of Kakwa. Here we are, just getting ready to check out the Babette Lake area. Not going to go all the way up because we don't have enough time. We check out Babette and then head back towards Buchanan, but nice little 3-day excursion. Weather's beautiful here. Had a nice fire here at the fire pit. Beautiful benches they put in here, and you saw the video clip of our friend the porcupine chewing on the wood over there because they love to chew. Look at these views. Absolutely gorgeous. Tell me what you think. Isn't it beautiful out here? And by the way, for all you GDTers, the northern terminus is just down there a little bit. There's a sign right on the side of the lake there. Whatever degrees it is, that's the northern terminus. So cabin is not, the northern terminus is over there. All GDTers walk past the dock because the northern terminus is this way. And you see the cabin in the woodshed? Follow this trail because this is the northern terminus right up here. I'll show you when we get there. Northern terminus. Right there, folks. 54 degrees. We got a clear view of Ian Monroe, and I see a sign up here. So I'm thinking we're just about to touch the tote road to Babette. There's the summit. Down Ian Monroe. Not going there today. Checking out the glacier. And here you can see no horses allowed on that trail. And here's the tote road. Right here, folks. Here we are. Last time we were here in 2021, we had to cross the creek because the bridge was washed out. Looks like Parks or somebody, I assume it's Parks, have put in a footbridge, which is absolutely fantastic. Remnants of the old bridge there. More remnants of the old bridge. Look at this. Nice. Wouldn't have been a big deal to cross, but still, right there is where everybody crossed. All right, windy out, but here's the fork. Jarvis Lakes go that way. Babette this way.
Coming up to small tree in the trail.
2 years ago, I had to climb over this with Hannah.
Somebody to pack this off and cut it up, but there it is. Decent sized log, making it easier for you.
Just get a little bit of footage of the old mining operation here.
Stuff still going around.
Old building structure here.
Scattered the stuff. It was probably a shop or something.
Here on the Babette Basin, Valley, whatever. Starting to open up. Gorgeous views here. Babette area. Big cirque here. Old bridge here. Who knows what this looked like years ago. Doesn't look like it's going to do much in a floodplain like this though. Just walking the old Kakwa Tote Road. Close to the mine, you can see an ice cave there. Under a lot of ice that has rock on it. Straight ahead. That's a big step for you. Working our way up onto that ridge so we can pop over. Tad windy up here. But that's okay because my stomach's not feeling too great, so the wind helps. There's that ice cave there. Up here on Babette. Nice backdrop there. Nice little valley here. Starting to see Babette Lake there. Kakwa Lake in the far distance. Up this ridge. Look at these views behind us. There's Gerald catching a breath. Some kind of small lake right there. You can see the Babette Basin. Up we go. Now you can see Cornish Pass goes up to that ridge and find a way to drop down, which is pretty dangerous from what I've heard. That's the way to Lunar Flats or whatever. So we're in this little valley here, and in typical TNT fashion, we're gonna not come back the way we came. We're gonna try to pop down this way, back to the tote road, heading back to Buchanan. See how that works out. Look at that, Mount Sir Alexander, showing his face. Walking here on a saddle near Mount Ian Munro. There's Wishaw Mountain. What do I see? Oh, not Ian Munro, Sir Alexander with all his glory and all the glaciers just hanging there. It doesn't get better than this. Shout out to Matt. He gave the suggestion to come up this saddle, or come up, or I guess come down, either way. It's not bad. And we're popping down. There's Wishaw Lake. So this is fabulous views of Alexander, and you just pop right down to the tote road. Big shortcut if you're doing a loop and you're heading back. Popping down still, and just Alexander and the glacier just showing itself on this crystal clear bluebird day. Absolutely fabulous. And that big flat mountain, that's called Flat Top. What a view. And we're in grizzly country, that's for sure. Keep our eyes peeled. Now we're looking at Mount Francis, and the GDT goes that way. Mount Sir Alexander. That pyramid mountain there is Obelisk. This is Wishaw Mountain straight ahead. As we get closer, you can see just more meadow going down with superb views. Absolutely superb views. There's Mount Ruth, Mount St. Francis, broad views around Wishaw, Mario Lake. Wishaw Lake's to the right. Yep, so we still have meadow. It is steep, but it goes right to the valley floor right there. So better than bushwhacking through the same. Gerald popping down this meadow, and we're pretty much going straight down. But it does look like it's going to be a decent shortcut. All right, we're about 200 meters from the tote road. Just been following kind of a bushwhack route, trying to hit these open meadows as much as possible. We did do some bushwhacking, but mostly it's been stuff like this. There's Wishaw, Sir Alexander. Let's see this little chicken, Mr. Grouse. If he doesn't move, I can't see him. That's the philosophy. It's okay, bud. I'm leaving you. You're good. You are good to go. And off he goes. Alright, so for all you GDTers, it's Mount Sir Alexander, big peak up there. This is a big glacier coming down from it. And as you see this mountain, listen for rumblings, because you'll hear like a thunder sound, and it's that glacier crashing down the mountain. We heard about 10 or more of them when we came up from Buchanan. The old trapper's cabin, just a bit up the trail towards Kakwa from the Buchanan Creek crossing. We heard about it. BC Park's cabin. First come, first serve. Does it look like inside? Huh. Some kind of an electrical box, some bunk beds, and varmints in here have been feasting. Alright, so we're just popping out here onto Walker Road. Right through there, there's a trail that goes to the BC Park's Trapper's cabin. That's it. All right, we're heading back in, crossing the Buchanan. Fitzgerald. It's past the worst of it. Straight ahead, my friend. He's got it. Good to go. Woo!
That was up to my crotch in the deep.
It was deeper than in the morning.
Deeper, but doable.
Yeah, it wasn't too fast. Show after Buchanan. It's quite muddy. Quad trail. Lots of sections, and then gets back to the tote road where there's gravel. But all right, we're probably about 7 kilometers from where we park near Bastille. This is a McGregor. There's the Walker Road, goes over here, and we're just setting up our tents here. Put in about 27 kilometers today, so we left Kakwa Cabin, headed up Babette Trail up to the toe of the glacier and up the shoulder of Ian Munro, not up to the summit, but then popped down towards the tote road, and made for a long day. 6:30 in the morning. You can see the smoke has moved in. Had some light rain last night. I'll be packing up today, heading out with the truck. Been a nice 3 days, and we'll see what everything's like when we get back. All right, we got a martin box and some other thing, maybe for a lynx or something. Trapper's working hard. These sections of the quad trail pretty wet. We're at the fork. Came back from the quad trail. We parked down there a ways. Bastille Bridge is there, so another 15 minutes we'll be to the truck. All right, back to the truck. And that signals the end of our journey for this trip. Very smoky out, so glad to be back to get out of here. Other days were fantastic. And looks like the wire held well. Thanks for watching this series. Hope you guys enjoyed the information that we provided in here, and hope you enjoy Kakwa Provincial Park. It's a fantastic place to visit. Highly recommend going there, and for Great Divide Trail hikers, hope you enjoyed the info here too. Thanks, bye.